Welcome to Close to Home, where we explore issues happening right here in our own backyard and all around North Central Florida. Today, we're taking a closer look at hurricane kits and which types of food to stock up on. Hurricanes and even powerful storms can leave residents without power for an extended amount of time.
Get a kit, and we recommend 5 days of food and water per person in the family.
Well, whenever you have an emergency and you need to go shopping for food items, it all begins with the water. Make sure you have at least 3 to 5 gallons of water per person per day for what you're expected to have to deal with. From there, you're going to want to decide what kind of perishables and non-perishables you want to actually have on hand. Perishable foods leading up to the storm, you want to definitely tail off on buying a lot of refrigerated items, whether it be dairy, meat, even some luncheon meats. They will last, but you don't want to take the chance.
So what are the recommended non-perishable food items?
You want to usually go for your canned meats, your canned vegetables, anything that is packaged and sealable is going to be good.
Make sure you have food that you're going to eat during a disaster, and don't stock up on things that may have a good shelf life, but you're not going to want to eat when there's a incident going on and you have no power.
There are some non-perishable foods that you may not want to pass over in your produce section.
In your produce department, you're looking at relatively non-perishable items such as apples, potatoes, onions, things of that nature that will hold up at room temperature.
If you already have food items in your kit, be sure to check their expiration dates.
Use up your kit throughout the year if there isn't an event, but make sure you swap out the water. Again, this time of year would be a good time to do that in preparation for the season.
Every year you want to double check it. That way you can create your new shopping list. Every can has a expiration date printed on the bottom or top of it.
Make certain to prepare for every member of your family.
Pets are very important. You gotta realize that they're part of the family too. Along with any pet food, you also want pet needs. If your pet is needing medication, specialized diet.
Make sure you have their shot records and everything up to date. And again, that they're ready to go, have carriers so you can take them with you.
Your kit should include more than just food.
Over-the-counter drugs and bandages and things and such that you can go ahead and personalize your own first aid kit.
It's also good to have some sunscreen and insect repellent, but also maybe you have some type of special need. Maybe you have a prescription medication, maybe you have a young child or elderly parents in your household that need certain items. Make sure you have those on hand as well. Oftentimes those are forgotten about.
Prescription medications, extra pair of glasses, things like that. If you have young children, infant formula, copies of important papers, insurance, marriage certificates, birth certificates, deed to your house, things like that. Make sure you have multiple copies in safe locations.
You also want to look at your personal hygiene items, whether it be the toothpaste, the deodorant, things such as that nature.
The most important point is to get your kit started now.
When it's off the coast, that's the wrong time to start preparing for it. So start making all those arrangements, planning through that right now, and you'll be ahead of the curve once the storm actually gets here.
Prepare your kit now for hurricane season. I'm Lynn Guay for Close to Home.